Mr. Speaker, sir, and honorable members. Everybody here now is a honorable member, yes, even if you are not elected or appointed. But when you're here, you're an honorable member, and you should behave as so. Because the word honorable means that you're supposed to behave as a honorable member. My name is Gitonga Mukunji. I am the Member of Parliament, real Member of Parliament for a place called Manyata. Manyata is in Embu County. It comes from the word Manhattan, but we can't pronounce Manhattan because of our culture. So we say Manyata. And I am also the chairman, Kenya Young Members of Parliament, KYPA in short. And this is an organization that brings together young members of parliament of below 40 years of age. We couldn't do 35 years of age because we could have very few members in this organization. But 40 years of age gives us close to 65 in number of members that belong to Kenya Young Parliamentarians Association. And that means that is a number that is very, very strong when it comes to shaping the policies and shaping and actually amplifying the voice of the young people in this nation. And for our visitors, Kenya is a bicameral, as a bicameral parliament. We have both Senate and the National Assembly. So KYPA cuts across both houses of parliament, that is both Senate and the National Assembly. And of course, we also have an extension in terms of our leadership to the county assemblies through the Kenya Young Members of County Assembly Association, and the CEO is also represented here. And our main key issue in the National Assembly and the Senate is to actually give the young people of this nation a voice. Our main issue is to amplify their voice, present their concerns, and actually push for pro-youth policies in the legislative arm of government. Of course, I want to appreciate Club Madrid for choosing Kenya as the host of this year's dialogue. And I believe that has come as a good choice because Kenya is a beautiful place. You are in one of the most iconic buildings called KICC, Kenya International Conference Center. And this is one of those buildings that shape the Nairobi skylines. So you feel very welcome. I also want to appreciate the chance to have this side event with Kenya Young Members of Parliament. It does not come easy to establish partnership with a club made of former heads of states. It is something that we appreciate and something that we really want to say we are proud of. And while we are preparing for that event tomorrow, this is an event that is going to even contribute to what discussions will happen tomorrow at the UN. And I believe we share ideologies, both Club Madrid and KYPA. We share ideologies of entrenching democracy in our countries, improving democracy, and also ensuring that democracy works. Not just working for the leaders, but it works for the nation. And KYPA stands to spread democracy and ensure representation of young people in parliament and other arms of government. Club Madrid worked with the experience of the former heads of states, shared experiences to ensure that we can learn from one another, and also ensure that the emerging leaders of our nations do actually appreciate the place of democracy in this world we live in. The annual policy dialogue that is happening here is one of those events that are going to actually leave a mark when it comes to democracy of this country. And there is no, I cannot say it any stronger, but the young people of this nation have actually come out also in the streets to demand for democracy and good governance of our nation. Last year we had demonstrations led by Gen Zs, who are the young people of this nation, demanding for good governance. And of course, this shaped even the future of what it is to be a leader in this country. Why we organize these forums of Bunge Dialogue is to ensure that there is actually a link between the young people outside and the young people in the legislative arm of government. Democracy is not cheap, and I believe that democracy goes hand in hand with economic empowerment of our young people. I feel very sad sometimes when I observe countries such as Congo, a country full of resources, country that has been endowed naturally with a lot of minerals and good climate. But because of a problem of governance, today a young Congolese sees life as a burden, but not as an opportunity. It is easier to actually suppress a hopeless population. That is why I align with your clarion call of ensuring that we instill democracy and ensure that our countries do embrace it so that we can have a sustainable future moving forward. And I believe that this debate that we are going to host here is among those debates that are very important when it comes to instilling democracy in our nations. We have to continue doing dialogues. We have to continue debating. We have to actually empower debates and divergence of opinions so that we can always go with the best of the opinions in this nation and countrywide and worldwide. I believe Club Madrid stands to partner with KYPA to ensure that the emerging leaders of this nation do follow that route of democracy. Today I might here as a member of parliament. Tomorrow I might stand somewhere here as the head of state of this nation called Kenya. And I believe with the partnership of KYPA and Club Madrid, especially the wide sector of the organization that looks at the young people, I believe that we are going to partner and ensure that not only do we have young people taking charge, but they get that fair chance that democracy offers to ensure that we have democratic world. Of course, Kenya is a great choice. You might be aware that 70%, 75% in specific of this nation is made of young people below 35 years of age. The median age of our nation is actually 19 years. This is a young nation that is ready and yearning to ensure that through democracy we are able to prosper and move forward. We look forward to even hosting the former heads of states to get something from the knowledge of what they have been able to achieve. I don't want to say much more than that, Honorable Speaker, but you'll allow me to recognize the young members of Parliament that are here.